Welcome to Homework Lib.
You can use the distance formula to find the lengths of all four sides, and if the opposite sides are congruent, then it's a parallelogram. So for instance, we want to find QR, we want to find RS, ST, and QT. The distance formula is the square root of the difference of your x coordinates, which if we're going from Q to R, then there are 11 units between -10 and 1. And between the y's, -2 and -1, there's 1. And so we can say that this is the square root of 11 squared is 121, 1 squared is 1. So that's the square root of 122. For RS, looking at R and S, the difference between the x coordinates, there is no units between 1 and 1. Between -1 and -7, there are 6 units. So that's equal to 6. ST, we've got 12 units and 1 unit. 12 between 1 and -11, 1 between -7 and -8. So that's the square root of 145. And finally, QT, there's 1 unit and 6 units. 1 unit between the x's, 6 between the y's. And so that's the square root of 37. Because the opposite sides are not congruent, this is not a parallelogram. If we use slopes, we can find the slope of all four sides, KL, LM, MN, and KN. The slope is the difference of the y coordinates over the difference of the x coordinates, or y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So this would technically be 12 minus 7 over 6 minus 2, which is 5/3. For LM, looking at points L and M, slopes would be 13 minus 12 over 13 minus 6, which is 1/7. MN would be 8 minus 13 over 9 minus 13, which is -5 over -4, which is 5/4. And KN between 2, 7 and 9, 8 would be 8 minus 7 over 9 minus 2, or 1/7. We have one pair of opposite, well, you know what, I made a silly mistake. 6 minus 2 is 4. So we have opposite sides are parallel. Oh, upon my fix here. Opposite sides are parallel. So yes, this is a parallelogram because opposite sides are parallel. That is the definition of a parallelogram. And the last one, you can check the you can use distance and slopes if you pick one pair of opposite sides. So let's pick D and F. We would find DF's length. Actually, that's not what that would be. That would be diagonal. So what we will do is we will find DE's length, okay, and then its opposite side FG, and then we will find the slope of DE and the slope of FG. So the length of DE, the difference of the x coordinates, is 10 between -5 and 5, and between the y's, 8 between -6 and 2. So that would be the square root of 164. FG Between 4 and -6 is 10 units, and between -4 and -12 is 8 units. So we're showing that it is the same length. The slope of DE, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 would be 2 plus 6 over 5 plus 5, or 4/5. And the slope of FG would be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, or this would be -8 over -10, or 4/5. So yes, it's a parallelogram because one pair of opposite sides is both parallel and congruent.